What a strange place. It's unlike any Renan or Dahnan structures I've seen before. Are they all like this?
We've seen a few of them, and I'd say they're mostly like this, yes.
Do you know a lot about architecture, Nazamil?
No. Was that an odd thing to ask?
Not at all. It just means you're perceptive.
You're alert and paying attention to your surroundings. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and being curious is how you learn things. Speaking of which, I'm very curious about you.
Because I'm different?
Because you're interesting. And I want to get to know you, Nazamil.
You... do?
We all do. Personally, I look forward to hearing more of what you have to say.
I'll try to think of something.
Oh no, Nazamil, you don't understand. It's really hard to come up with small talk.
This will be a
Like, very difficult. Burn. That's what you get for dodging. Ow, my feelings? Alright, fair enough. Point made. Yo, these things definitely have more intense attacks than this enemy normally does. Goodbye.
This one's got your name on it!
How's the DLC so far? Really good. I'm liking it so far. Very excited to see where it goes. Dude, I just bullied that monkey. That monkey got so bullied. No, no, come back.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I love Dohalim being like, don't worry, I've got this, as Rinwell kills it with lightning. It's literally fading into nothing, and Dohalim's like, I'm gonna save the day.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Save the day this time, Dohalim. Nice, got them both. Didn't think he would. Incineration Wave. Dude, I never get tired of Incineration Wave. I love that move.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Murder.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Oh, hey, there appears to be a hole in this floor. Someone should, like, report that. Get the janitor to fix it up. Oh, there are multiple ways to go.
Together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
Hi, I'm down here now. All right, this is a dead end, which means it's the way you want to go first in a video game. There appears to be a lot of loot to be had. Don't mind if I do. A holy cloak. Throw that on Rinwell. Aw, not these freaks. Law. Bandit shell shocker. What makes these things bandits? Perfect timing. I meant to do that. You can't prove otherwise.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself.
Burn.
Yeah, you too.
I said burn.
Go for it.
Dude, I love this music. It's so good.
Don't you
Law.
think you've saved up enough power at this point? I was just waiting.
This ends now.
Yeah, waiting for the right moment. You can't prove otherwise.
It's time to end it now.
I'm right beside you.
Nope. Try harder, sucker. Yeah, get it, Law. Get it, Law. Juggle it. Juggle it. Idiot.
Blow them away.
It doesn't even look like their feet hit it on that one. The enemy was too short.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Clam tentacle. What the heck are those guys doing? They're all lined up like a gang. What the heck? Hello, I would like to have this now. Thank you. Can I jump across here? An astral flower? Just chilling? Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Do. I assume we're probably gonna get some kind of a boss Zoogle, by the way, at the end of this area. There's gotta be, or maybe some kind of machine meant for defense that the Helganquil made. It is really interesting, by the way, the like lore of these mausoleums is that they were, wait a minute. Poodle's talking, gotta be quiet.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
Well, time to start getting your steps in, Rinwell.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
But I do really like the lore of this thing, that it's like, when Rena was hollowing and falling apart, the Helganquil made these to try and make it last longer instead of just completely collapsing. And so now that they're here on Dahna, which isn't in the process of collapsing, they're a problem that needs to be dealt with.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
Do you ever finish a game and forget to use all the stat boosting items you saved up? A better question is, do you ever remember to use all the stat boosting items before you finish a game? That would be a better question. Because I definitely have more often not used them than I have used them, without a doubt. Dead.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and
You're killing it.
shiny mood.
Dude, they look so ominous standing over there, just all four of them lined up in a group.
This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alvin.
Fine. It's not even for Alphen, it's for Dohalim. In a bind.
Take this.
Nailed it. Now burn. You gotta go too, buddy, sorry.
In an instant. Impact Cross.
Dude, I love Impact Cross. That move is so pretty.
You've been with Nazamil this whole time? I'm sorry, Nazamil. Was that okay? I hope he didn't cause you any trouble.
It was fine. He was well behaved.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Thanks for watching him.
Is the way to go? Sure is. I didn't fight those Zoogles a second ago because I didn't want to cut off the dialogue, by the way.
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
You
How
think?
do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
The four
In
enemies
other
standing in
words,
front of it?
It's nothing more than a hunch.
With the four Zoogles of different kinds all standing at attention in front of the door? Alright, well, you all have to die now. Enemy reinforcements. In battles with reinforcements, every time you defeat an enemy, a new one appears. Battles become longer with each reinforcement, so keep an eye on your HP. Okay, reinforcements was not a thing in the normal game, right, chat? Someone want to correct me? I might be wrong. But I don't think you ever really had enemy reinforcements happen in the first game. There might have been an enemy or two that had the ability to call in more enemies, usually Gigant Zoogles. But I don't think that was like a normal thing that happened in most fights. I could be wrong, or I just never noticed after playing for so many hours.
Thanks, Shion.
Not the first time.
Enemies
Still
incoming!
grateful. Then we'll take them down.
Oh yeah, there's more of them. Look at that. As the prophecy foretold, more of them have appeared. Burn. You lived? That's illegal?
This one's got your name on it!
Dead.
More Zoogles?
Keep calm and take them down!
I'm always calm. Behold, my many fires that show I am calm.
So much for sitting this fight out. The enemy wields all
Goodbye.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you
Nailed
go,
it.
Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Die, please. Thank you. No arts. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a lot of lightning. Really need to give the characters back the skills that make them recharge their boost attacks faster. That is definitely what I want. Am I getting... Shion, am I getting a res? Thank you. Done. You gotta go. This music is so good. Dips. Not today. I don't know what I dodged. To be real with you. Stardust, it's not quite as good as Void Flash, but it works. Yo, Burn Strike! I love Burn Strike.
already up. Armor won't save you.
Give me the kill, thank you. Yeah, I definitely want Rinwell specifically to get her, to get skills that make it where she recharges faster.
Look sharp.
Her boosting faster because it's very needed for, or not needed, but very useful for fights like these where it's a bunch of casters.
Shion, go for it! Prepare to crumble!
That went smoothly. Well, before we go in here and potentially fight a boss, let's use some of those skill points I was talking about. Easier over limit for sure. Shion. I want, it's like more or faster boost fill rate from enemy downs. Yeah, increased boost gauge from enemy downs. That's what I want. Yes, please. Enemy defeats also works. 10 hit boost. 10 hit boost again. KO prevention for Kisara. 10 hit boost. Not bad. What's behind door number 1?
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil. Nazamil?
Ooh, that's a crest. Oh, baby.
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait!
Oh, she left the party, huh? She just vanished out of the party? I wish I could do that when social situations get awkward. I don't think that looked like the Sovereign or Maiden. It looked kind of similar to Sovereign.
Where are you?
A crest appears, then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
The fact that they didn't say... Oh, I just need to keep going, all right. The fact that they didn't say it was a Sovereign crest, I'm pretty sure it's not exactly the same as Alphen's. It looked a little similar, but... Oh, they've added a little more parkour in the DLC, it looks like. That's neat. I wouldn't mind a couple of little DLC bits, but definitely not the Maiden crest. Looked a little similar to the Sovereign crest, but not the same thing, I'm pretty sure. I wish I could just get Alphen to show me his crest right now so I could compare them with it fresh on my mind, but I'm pretty sure it's different. I wonder if the Helganquil, because she was up on Lenegus and then she came down to the crown contest, like, let's see, during the main story of the game, the crown contest had been going for 7 years, I think, give or take. I think they said the crown contest was 7 years deep in the main story, which means it was 8 years ago that she came down to, Nazamil came down to Dahna.
We've got a good handle on the enemies in this area.
That's not what I mean, Alphen.
So...
Play along, would ya?
Sorry, it's hard to tell. Maybe you could give me some kind of signal next time?
Yeah. So maybe the Helganquil, because she was Dahnan and Renan, were experimenting on Nazamil for the first few years of her life. I assume she's probably like 13 or something, so probably a good like 5 to 8 years probably. The Helganquil could have been experimenting on her, trying to either make her a Sovereign, make her a Maiden, make her some kind of both. Just all kinds of different stuff. Or maybe she's like not related to Sovereign Maiden stuff at all. Maybe Nazamil has some kind of other purpose, because the main purpose of the Sovereign and Maiden was for the whatchamacallit? What was it called? The whatever it was plan, spirit channeling plan. For the spirit channeling plan, but they were also they worked as like identification codes as well. So maybe Nazamil is just like an identification code or some kind of a trigger for some other project or some such. There are a lot of possibilities. But I feel like the Helganquil had to have had something to do, because you don't get a crest unless a Helganquil does something to you.
Good equipment.
I'm pretty sure, because I'm trying to remember, was Shion being a maiden, was that hereditary? I'm pretty sure that the Helganquil still gave Shion her maiden capabilities, but then they ended up replacing her with a machine, so they stopped using her in experiments. I don't remember exactly. Something along those lines. Dibs. Come here and die. I said die? You're not doing the die part?
Shion, you know what to do. It's my turn, is it? I'm on it.
Yeah, hit him with guns.
Now,
Goodbye.
astral energy.
Say no more.
Oh my word, we killed like 3 things there. I love Supreme Alter. Hey guys, what's going on over here? Are you guarding a chest that I want?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
In a binds.
Healing circle.
In a bind is one of my favorite lines. Like mid-combat lines.
Find someone else.
I just love saying it.
And I'm still grateful.
Come on, come on, thank you.
Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang.
Flashing Fang!
Way to go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah!
Demon's Descent.
You know, that super flashing thing was so nice, we just had to see it twice.
Well, looks like there's nothing wrong with my equipment. That's a relief.
Moonbane, I remember this one. Ooh, that was like plus 30 to all
Alvin always
stats.
acts like that when it comes to weapons and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Huh? What? How do I act?
About Nazamil's crest. Do you think it's...
Yeah. It looks similar to the Sovereign and Maiden crests.
Her parentage alone wouldn't be enough to explain this. You don't think she's also...
I wonder if maybe Nazamil, because the Helganquil had to come up with a solution to replace the Maiden, since the Maiden was what they determined was the problem with the first spirit channeling plan. So I wonder if Nazamil was like an attempt at solving that problem that failed, essentially. And so they ended up going with the... Aw, dang it. They ended up going with the Maiden is mechanical part, and Sovereign is Volron. Get wrecked, idiots. Time to die. Oh, nice shot, Shion.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I'm very interested in what this DLC's story is cooking. Hello. You almost die now. Get punched. That was a perfectly timed dodge, totally on purpose. Man, I miss Void Flash. I need to look closely at Alphin's skills and see if I can get Void Flash back. I want it. Ow, calm down there. Whoa, what happened to my camera there, game? That made me a little sick for a second.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Yo, you're finished. Consider it.
That's what I like to hear.
Bum, bum, bum. Give. Healing Pebble. I need Mystic Crests back. Can I get whatever gives me Mystic Crest, please?